What were the lessons learned from the Malalisan CFRM project?
As, as head of the project, I feel one of the most important lesson learned is the value or the importance of scientific data in making policies, especially policies related to coastal resource management. The biologists, our biologists, provided the members of the municipal council the biological resource data which were used in making policies related to the creation of the fish sanctuary. Another lesson, of course, is the value of continuous training and education for all the stakeholders. And we saw the value, the effect of these training activities in the participation, active participation, as well as articulation of issues concerning the state of the coastal resources in relation to their livelihood. And another lesson that we learned is the recognition of the media, especially in Malalisan. The radio was very supportive in terms of disseminating information, not only within the community, but also outside of community or province-wide in the whole of Antique, to disseminate information regarding the importance of our project in Malalisan and the impacts of this project in the livelihood of the fisher folk in Kulasi. Another, of course, is the value of linkaging and networking. You know, it's very difficult to do this kind of developmental work solely or as one agency only. We have to link up or network with organizations and institutions in the community, and I am referring to institutions like the local government units, the NGOs, other developmental organization like ANIAD. No? So that's another important lesson that we have learned. Of course, it's very important that the value of regular meetings, and which serves as a forum to discuss the status of the project, the problems encountered in the project, and other issues concerning the implementation, the successful implementation of the project. Another important lesson learned is the necessity of how to phase out from the community. You know, we stayed in Malalisan for about 8 years, and admittedly, from the very start, we did not have some kind of a phasing out strategy. And it's so difficult to get out of the community without any preparations. Yeah? And also, we saw the value of cross visits, meaning the members of our fisher folk organization were able to visit other communities, other villages, and share with them their experiences and solutions to some problems, which has become beneficial to them. In fact, it was during this cross visit that the members or officers of the Fishermen's Association of Malalisan Island came out with or appreciated the necessity of putting up a fish sanctuary, which they learned during one of their cross visits. Yeah.
These 7 lessons will serve as useful guidelines, a blueprint for coastal resources management projects in the future. Already, we have 2 of these, the Tangalan Ibahay Aklan Province Project and the Vietnam Program. The CFDEC Aquaculture Department's CFRM project in Malalisan ended in formal rites last March 3, 1998. The well-attended affair was graced by the CFDEC Aquaculture Department staff headed by the Chief, Dr. Rolando Platon, a media representative, and LGU, and bank officials. The village continues to support and uphold CFRM and to zealously guard the fish sanctuary today. Proud of their accomplishments, Malalisan Islanders are venturing into ecotourism. Already, they are planning to put up a lookout station on top of a hill, overlooking the village and the mainland. Keeping together and being united in a common goal, the pursuit of environmentally sound development is the secret of a successful and sustainable community resource management program. Malalisan has come a long, long way since its days as a rebel island, for fortune now smiles on Malalisan.